In recent months, Congress has considered several different pieces of legislation, proposals that would waive public land laws in this country in the name of border security. The most egregious of these, in my opinion, is a bill called H.R. 1505 in the House. It would grant you, the Department of Homeland Security, unprecedented power to do as it sees fit on public lands within 100 miles on the northern border, and Montana happens to have about 550 or so miles with Canada. And look, I think we've had conversations about agencies to agree. I think in the past you've talked about MOUs that currently exist. I think a one-size-fits-all in this particular instance, because we both know the northern border and the southern border are two different borders, it doesn't fit well. And I don't think it's about catching bad guys. I think it's about allowing governmental agents to build roads and watchtowers and buildings in places where other agencies, even tribal units, would not have any input. Even the Park Service, Glacier Park being a huge economic driver in my state being one. Could you give me an idea on what you feel about 1505, whether it's good policy or bad? And basically maybe talk about the interdepartmental relationships that you have currently.
In my judgment, 1505 is unnecessary and it's bad policy. We don't need it for our immediate border control needs. We already have an agreement with the Department of Interior. If we're doing a chase or there are exigent circumstances, we can go onto lands without having to seek prior approval or any of that. But as you say, we do construction projects, integrated fixed towers, watchtowers, roads, and I think it highly appropriate, given the nature of those public lands, that we work with the Department of Interior when we do that.
I want to thank you for that, and I want to thank you for your working with other departments, breaking down the silos, so to speak, between them. I think it's critically important.